So, Misty, let's bring you in here for the legal perspective. This is obviously bringing up a lot of questions around the First Amendment, free speech. We know late night hosts often dive into politics, news of day. What is kind of the line here legally when it comes to speech like this?
So here you'd be looking at the First Amendment and what has been deemed improper act by the government, which is using coercive power to stifle speech. So that's a long line of case law that says putting pressure by virtue of taking an adverse action, threatening to sanction regulations, poll licensing, that could be deemed a violation of the First Amendment under that idea of coercive power. So twofold here, and what Chloe laid out, it's not only those statements that were made by Brendan Carr on the podcast that could have been the basis for a challenge by ABC. It's also that indirect business pressure that's being put on the syndicates, the local television owners, Nexstar, Sinclair, to pressure ABC by virtue of their business relationships to take action against Kimmel. So it's a chain reaction on that front.
Let's explain that, Chloe, because we put up a graphic a few minutes ago about what's happening in the background business-wise.
Yes. Okay. So Nexstar owns 200 plus TV stations. And Sinclair also, which is not on the graphic, but just follow me here. Sinclair is another company that also owns local TV stations, and each of them have ABC affiliates. Just like here at Comcast, NBC, we have stations that air NBC programming. So those two media companies decided on their own accord to pull Jimmy Kimmel's show. But behind the scenes, and very publicly, Nexstar is in the process of buying Tegna. What is Tegna? Tegna is a massive media company that if these two companies combine under Nexstar, they would have 80% of the households. That's a massive share of the market, and they need Trump's administration to approve this billion-dollar merger. They need Brendan Carr's stamp of approval here. So you have to wonder if these media companies are acquiescing to the public comments that Brendan Carr made earlier in the day yesterday on YouTube, saying, you know what, it's not worth it. Pull him off the air indefinitely. I'm just hypothesizing here because we want to make sure that this billion-dollar merger goes through.
Chloe Malas, Misty Marris, thank you both.